Welcome everyone to your special weekend reading for September the 7th to the 9th of 2018. So I did upload some previous videos for all 12 signs, but I had to remove them because I did mention that there will be a full moon in Virgo, but that's not the case. It's a new moon. So there's a big difference, and I didn't want to give out misinformation about the energies that you might be dealing with, but I'm going to attach this particular upload to the previous upload that I did. But if you do hear any reference regarding a full moon, don't pay attention to that, but pay attention to the energies that you might be dealing with when it comes to your romantic life, dealing with another person, either in a relationship, you're married, you're getting to know somebody, and you're trying to sift through the different scenarios, energies that you want to resolve. So that's going to be just a message, so just pay attention to that. I send you a lot of love, tons of healing vibes as well, and I hope that you enjoy the reading. Have a good one. All right. Welcome, Cancer, to your weekend special for September 7th to the 9th of 2018. The I feel in love. This is your love reading. So dealing with somebody or getting to know somebody, married or in a relationship. And I feel that both of you might still be annoyed that you can't come to terms with how to agree on levels of communication, financial matters. When you're at work, you can't really work together. There's a lot of I can do whatever you can do, but I can do it better kind of thing that might be going on with you and another person. And I feel like this is where you're dealing with somebody who you may have separated from or had a breakup with, and some of you may even be married with someone, and you feel like they're constantly in and out, or they're talking to someone else, flirting with someone else, doing something else, and it really bothers you, and it's really bogging you down. And I feel like a certain person that you might either be waiting on, they're dealing with someone else who's trying to pull them in or reel them in. And I feel like that's the competitive nature of what's going on here with you and somebody else. There just seems to be a few different issues, and even friendships that you might be dealing with, they might affect the connection in some way in your family. It just depends there. Someone constantly in your ear about why not to talk to that particular person because they're not good for you, trying to help you out, but some of you might clash with their beliefs and your perspective. And I feel also where the person that you're dealing with, they are contemplating on what to do, how to communicate, whether or not to truly make a decision to come towards you or make this commitment something deeper, because either you're really not wanting to communicate, either you're kind of feeling restricted or trapped because of their decision, or because of your decision of not really sure of what you actually want to do. So I feel like there's a lot of stress, and a lot of you might really be going inward right now and you might even be home, because I feel like that's where you'll be pulled with the full moon energy. Is going to be very intense, and I feel like financial issues are definitely part of what's going on. You're not really feeling motivated to keep the connection going. The other person is not. They might not even like the source of income that's coming through or how they're making it. So I feel like the passion, having fun, being creative, turning down an opportunity to be engaged, to have a child, and it could be that you're dealing with, you see three people here, and then you see three people, the Three of Pentacles is the card on the left. And I feel like these are issues of someone just constantly dropping the ball, money-wise, and also when it comes to their health, and not really feeling all that mature, not really being aligned with their goals. And even if they have the goal to have more fun, they fall back on that. And it's like not really following through. So there could definitely be some issues, and especially where some of you are affected by your children, having to take care of your children by yourself, or that there's just someone that you constantly have to deal with, and it's a distraction, and it doesn't really allow you the time to address relationship matters because financially you're feeling down. Sometimes your partner might even have drug habits that they need to take care of, or you're dealing with someone else that's dealing with another person who has these issues. So it just depends on what you could know about your situation and what you might be dealing with. I feel like there might be issues of intense drinking, or the temptation to dive into drugs and alcohol that could and I told Taurus just the same thing, that they had that kind of energy within the connection. I feel like you have to be careful about overindulging in things on with full moon energy, because it can bring out a lot of anxiety, and you'll regret having to do that, because full moons, it brings the intensity, it brings a lot of light, and it can really put you out there, and then you're really feeling hurt by what you have done and the emotions that you may have expressed, or the emotions that you can't really express. So just be careful about these things. Often two people emotionally kind of not really being sensitive enough to the other person to just acknowledge how they might be feeling about something, acknowledging how you feel. Even if you have children together, that particular person just continues to do what they do because maybe it's all they know to do right now. So yeah, you can make them aware of it, but it doesn't mean that they're going to automatically change throughout the weekend. And also there could be someone else, again, financially, just constantly doing the same things that cause both of you some destruction, and I feel like they have an issue or a decision to make for some. So just keep that in mind for a lot of you out there. I feel like you're needing to what needs to happen is for you to break free, do something purposely that's going to have you happier right now, and to think about what it is that you want, because someone else seems to have a decision to make, and you as well. So we'll see how the weekend goes. I do send you a lot of love, tons of light to you, tons of healing vibes as well. And you can always, again, go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.